Morning. Oh, look at you. Morning. I've just dropped my other half off at work on parks on our at the car park near the beach. If you can hear any noise, it's because it's absolutely belting it down. I woke up this morning, not been able to think straight. I'm not entirely sure if that's because I haven't had like my flat white yet this morning, or my loads of cans of Monster I seem to self-medicate with, or it might be because I had quite a lot of medicine last night and got quite stoned, so much that I was asleep I think within about half an hour, which is unusual for me because my ADHD normally keeps me awake quite a long time at night. I forgot where I was going with this. Yeah, so I feel a bit low at the moment. Not as low as I do get, but I feel a little bit low. So I didn't know whether it's worth me in some kind of bizarre way talking to myself, although I'm talking to you, but in effect I'm sat in the car talking to I'm in effect I'm sat in the car talking to myself. I don't actually know what I'm miserable about. I just feel a lot kind of empty, I suppose. But it does make me wonder. Whilst I might sound like a moron now, and it's largely down to my stammer, I think, and trying to avoid words I know I can't say, or by making out as if I've forgotten them, or trying to avoid certain sounds, or people think, I'll use one word for something and people might think, well, why the fuck Sam saying that word for? It's a much simpler word. But yeah, throughout my life, I'm now 43. I've had shitloads of jobs, and that's not because I was being sacked or I was poor at my job. Quite the opposite, really. It's I would get bored really easily, and I could never understand. In fact, little story here. When I was talk about my whole employment history because it's boring, but I often wondered. This is even before I knew what ADHD was, or even that I have it. I could never understand how someone could do the same fucking job for 30 years. And I can recall, I think I was about 18 or 19. I was doing some agency work, and all the job was when these heavy goods vehicles came back to like this main hub, we would have to unload all the empty containers on, like the great big steel things with this is what I mean about like my stammer. So anyway, you had to empty the heavy goods vehicle when it came back and get all like these steel trolleys out of it and whatnot. And I was there paired up with some old bloke who was probably not much older than what I am, though what I am now. But despite me having like a stammer and finding talking quite hard, I do try and make like an effort, with people, and we'll talk quite a lot. But this guy, fuck me, I was with him for about an hour and a half, 2 hours before he even spoke. And I was trying to make, like conversation with him as it was just us two. And so anyone observing us would think we're some monks or something. Like, we're not allowed to fucking speak. But anyway, so after about an hour and a half, when he finally did say something, he was complaining that the cages that they use now, then, aren't as good as the ones that they used to use when he first started. I went, oh, that's interesting. No, I said, oh, right, okay, mate, yeah. He goes, yeah. So, when he first started there, I said, oh, how long ago was that? Oh, about 30 years. And it just dawned on me, 30, you've been working this same shit job for 30 fucking years. And even now, I still can't understand. I mean, that was a boring job, but I mean, even if you had like an exciting job, I can't imagine being there that long without being bored or wanting to do something harder or more interesting or and I kind of wish I could be like him. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean, although the guy was like a moron, he was I wouldn't even say he's happy, to be fair. He was content, right? He was content, as in, I presume he probably just wakes up in the morning, probably still lives with his mum, or I don't know. I don't think he had like a partner. I can't imagine him having a partner, to be honest. But you just get up in the morning, go to your shit job, work there, come home, or go to the pub after work, go home, watch a bit of TV, sleep, and then just repeat the cycle every day until you die or retire or get sacked. Now, for me, there's nothing worse than that. I can't imagine doing that. It's just incredibly dull. But we need those people, as a group of people beginning with an S. As that, we need those people. Like, we need people to collect your food and stack shelves and sweep up and all that kind of stuff. But the thing is, although the job was boring as fuck, he was content. And I think, well, I would have to guess, I'd imagine he's happier than me, and I would imagine he's still happier than me. And the last 20 odd years, if he's still alive, that he's probably still happier. Whereas I'm always looking for something else to do or something else to work as, and yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Oh, that's it. But if I learnt about ADHD, or someone who knew what they're talking about, like one of the many nurses I've seen, or doctors, or psychologists, or teachers, thought, oh, you know what, Sam, you're off your fucking tits. Have you thought, maybe you got ADHD or something? I feel I could have been something else, or could have. If I was aware that I had ADHD, I could have tried to be more mindful with what I was doing, or what I was choosing not to do any longer. For example, I mean, believe it or not, although I'm not anymore, because I let my registration lapse, but I studied and trained and became a registered paramedic, which ironically I can't even say the word anymore because my stammer's come back like the last couple of years. So yeah, I was on the HCPC register. I think I registered in 2014. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so I did some private work after that. So I actually did my main learning through West Midlands Ambulance Service. But I forgot where I was going. So yeah, I did some work for these private medical companies after, and some were okay, but there's lots of people there who are just fucking weird. But I think overall I probably just got bored. So aside from when the COVID-19, when all that happened, I can't say that out loud because I think YouTube are finished it, aren't they? When, I don't know if you remember it, or when the Prime Minister went on national TV and they had that big thing of making it, he's pissing down now, you know, turning like the NEC into the Nightingale Hospital and that kind of stuff. I was actually on the when they asked all ex-paramedics and ex-nurses and retired doctors and things like that to kind of come forward and help. I was one of those people. I forgot where I'm going with this. Anyway, came forward to do that, and that sparked my interest at the time because I think, oh fuck me, you know, like, this is like the end times, all hands to deck kind of thing. I was okay with that, but obviously that never happened. The Nightingale at the NEC was never used, even though they trained shitloads of us to help out. Just bored me. So now I don't want to tempt fate, so I always go around with quite a lot of kit that I can still use in my car. And believe it or not, I think the area in which I live, there's quite a lot of old people around here, and touch wood, of which there's none in the car, but let's pretend there's wood there, touching that. Nothing too serious, but I've kind of, there seems to be a lot of old people falling over around where I live, and I always seem to find them just driving about my car. Not that I'm looking for them, but aside from that, there's a motorcyclist fucked himself up. I was near Oxford, came across that. So all in all, I've got fucking no interest in like the job, but I do like helping people, which I know that sounds a stupid thing to say, but yeah, it's something I got really interested in. Pissed all up my exams, and I just got bored of it. I forgot where I'm going with this now completely, but yeah, I think had I known about ADHD, I maybe could have thought, oh okay, like when I was starting to get bored or something, if someone said, oh no, don't fuck things up, Sam, this is your ADHD, just try and hang in there, you'll like it again soon. If I had someone to say that to me, I wouldn't be where I am now, which isn't necessarily a bad place, but I don't know how long I can keep this fucking cycle of just being hyper focused on something, achieving it, and then getting bored of it and moving on to something else. I just wish I could just stick to one thing, like that bloke did who worked at that warehouse for fucking 30 years. I mean, the guy, as I said, the guy was a moron, but he was happy. And I think, well, who's more the moron here, him or me? Because I'm 43, I've done shit tons of jobs, I've worked for myself now, and I've done for about 9 years. But I'm sat in the car, pissing down, basically talking to myself. Even if I upload this, none of you fuckers will be interested in this anyway, and I can understand that because I'm basically talking shit. But if he's still alive, he would have woke up this morning, had like his fucking Stella. I don't know. I've like his morning tea then. Turned up for work, did mindless work where he didn't really need to think, and then go home, and then just sleeps, and he's content. He can pay like the rent or mortgage or whatever, has enough money to eat and buy his stuff, and that's it. Whereas I'm just constantly fucking bored, needing something else to do, something else to get interested in. And these things as well, these interests, I don't know what they're going to be. And there's things that I've been madly interested in, which 24 hours earlier I could not possibly be any less interested in. And it's like someone waves a fucking wand at me. I think, oh fuck me, yeah, spiders. I'm really interested in spiders. I'm gonna get shitloads of spiders, which that is an example of something that I have done in the past. And I'd say I'm 43 now. For the first 42 years of my life, I've never been like scared of, big hairy spiders, tarantulas, but I've had absolutely fucking zero interest in them. Not just in they're interested in the spiders themselves, but even the people who like them, I'm not even interested. I always considered them a bit odd, socially kind of awkward, kept themselves to themselves and wore black all the time and listened to heavy metal music and stank, right? And based on me watching some video at night, not one of those videos, it's something on the internet, I don't know, like something about scorpions, I think, or one of these things that just popped up. Then I learned about spiders. Oh fuck, they look quite cool. Did like a little internet search. Fuck me, they're cheap, aren't they? Because you can buy them little tiny things that you obviously keep and they get bigger. So what do? In a period of about bloody 2 or 3 days, ordered about 30 of the bastards. Many of which are still alive now, and they're fucking great big cunts. I shouldn't say this, C-bomb, should I? Yeah, now no interest. I'm just keeping them alive. Absolute waste of money and time. But people have said, like I mean, that's not the first thing. That's one of many things, and things that still happen now. Like I've got what I'm saying. I think the point I'm trying to make is, or was, if I had a point at all, I was just rambling, which I've done for nearly 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to edit fuck out of this because this is just gonna be way too long, and there's pretty much no content to it. I'm just making sound. Yeah, so I'm 43 now. My knees ache when I go up and down stairs or crouch. I'm at that age now where I make weird fucking noises when I bend over. Not like that. But how much longer can the rest of me keep up with my mind when it keeps wanting to do new stuff? I mean, do you have 80-year-olds? I don't think I'm going to get to 80, to be honest. But do you get 80-year-olds with ADHD? Because you would think you do. But how the fuck would an 80-year-old cope with ADHD? Those people out there who do have ADHD as well, how can they cope with the constantly wanting to do new things and do new jobs or learn new things? Fucking depressing, isn't it? But with the ADHD comes, I'm not one of these twats who thinks, oh, what's your superpower? No, it's not a fucking superpower at all. There's things within ADHD which are pretty good. I'm not blowing my the things that I know people like myself with ADHD have, which other people don't. I don't. It's like a fucking sixth sense. I'm not talking like a supernatural stuff here, but things that we notice that regular people, I'm going to say fucking normal people, neurotypical people, whatever the fucking terminology is, normal people don't have, right? Or aren't in tune with, or they filter it out because in their mind it's shit. In our mind we think, oh, why the fuck is that guy doing that? Or why is this person suddenly giving more information than what I've actually asked for? Oh, it's because they're bullshitting me. Or, why did it seem more I don't know, you get like this sixth sense, I think. You get that hyper focus thing, which is great. But with all that stuff, you also have the inability to just do a YouTube video that isn't 20 minutes so far, where all you've done is just talking shit, just rambling nonsense. I don't know why I'm doing this. However, I have kind of cheered myself up a bit, which seems more like, I think maybe I just needed to like rant and just be angry. Who knows? Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm autistic as well, but my routine in the morning, which used to be going to the gym once, I should be doing that again. But once I drop my other half off at work, I then drive to the beach, have my like thinking time, and I buy 2 flat whites from the petrol station. Why 2, you say? I don't know. It's just something I always do. Maybe they should make, if they make flat whites in a great big fucking pint sized cup, then great, but they don't. Yeah. Right, well, that was a waste of time. I don't even know why I started the video. But if you want a real unpolished insight to what it's like to have ADHD, then if you're still here, you've just had 21 minutes of it, where I don't know why the fuck I even started recording. I don't know what I've said. I don't know if I said anything or whether I've just rambled the entire time. Right, well, that's that.